This is Leaky the Log Cabin on Wheels. I'm Michigan Mills, and this is Making Memories. Actually, it's Making Memories with Michigan Mills, but I'm Michigan Mills. Uh, so Leaky has been with me for 5 years already. He still has a lot of work to do because I don't have a lot of money. I just do things as I can. Uh, vehicles need maintenance, and I do the best I can. And things have gotten done to her that needed to be done. And had some front end work done last year and had to do some more front end work because it wasn't quite right. The guy that did the front end alignment did tell me it needed something else, and I ignored him. And I shouldn't have because I got a little wear on the tires, but I got that taken care of this spring. Anyway, I had this old 5x8 trailer, and my brother, he's a welder, fabricator. He figured a way to take the axle off and the tongue off, and then we mounted some pipes on these receivers in the back here, one over there, one there. And then we mounted the trailer on it. So it was like a platform on the back here. I mean, I've seen it in many of my videos. But this spring when I got back from Arizona, I decided to put it back together as a trailer so I can use it to get rid of that pile of garbage over there. Yeah, I do not like garbage. Most of my yard's pretty, I got stuff, but it's not crazy, you know. It's kind of an organized mess. I don't like hoard. So last fall I painted up the trailer. I still got to paint the drop gate. I didn't get that finished. I had started it and I ran out of paint. This, if you're wondering, here, this wooden bracket on the front, got a little notch in the front on the top there, this little notch right here. And then I put also a chunk of wood back there with some carpeting. That's for hauling my canoe. I can put my four-wheeler on here and my little canoe that's in the shed over there. I don't know if you can see the canoe in there. Anyway, it's on my other trailer. But yeah, I can haul my canoe and four-wheeler on here and go camping and fishing. Pretty cool. I am the worst when it comes to trailer lights. It's just me and trailer lights is a bane of my life. And so I picked these up, and they're remote, wireless. Yeah, wireless. And they work great. I just put them on the metal of the trailer. There's a little button on the side you turn them on with, or on the back. And then the receiver, the send-in unit, plugs into your 7-pin or 5-pin connector, whatever connector you got. I'm not sure if that's 7 or 5. See, that's what I mean. I'm not wiring me. It's like, yeah. So I'm pretty happy I got this put together. It was just a pile of parts just a few days ago. So now what I'm going to do is I'll throw a tarp down here, and then I'll pile all my garbage that's over there. And around here, I got some more over here. I got some garbage there. This is an outdoor shower that I'm making. So it's, things in progress. Always making progress. The road to success is always under construction. So I was over here checking out my clay oven. It survived the winter pretty well. Not too bad. A little cracked up. Some water and little fun, and he'll be ready to cook. I got to looking over here, and look at what I found. Oh my goodness, look at that. Does anybody know what that is? It's a morel mushroom. And then I was carefully looking. There's a tiny one over here. A little tiny one right there. This is right in my yard, people. The compound. Another morel right there. There's 3. There's another one right here. That's 4. I don't know if there's any more. I haven't seen any more. I'm gonna risk leaving those for the night. I think we got some more rain coming. It don't look too bad right now, but you can hear the lake. That's Lake Michigan out there. It's probably a mile and a half through the woods. And I've been having grouse drumming out here. I actually saw him on the log earlier. He was sitting on the log drumming. Cool. And I've had a deer showing up in the back. That's kind of neat. Haven't heard the wolves or coyotes yet, so I'm not sure there's any of them around right at the moment. Been 2 years I've had wolves right out back here, and kind of hoping they moved on, could give the deer a break. I still have seen 4 deer coming in, and I've seen one here and there. So there's deer around. They didn't get them all, and some people say they will clean them right out, but I haven't had that issue. I don't know. It's a controversial topic. I myself, I like them and I don't like them for that fact. You know, I like to see my other wildlife, and when they're around, they sort of clean things out a little bit. But anyway, I don't know if that's not going to get into that. So I got a few mushrooms popping up here in the yard at the compound. Got my trailer put together. I got the camp water system up and running. Got the water heater going the other day. I was able to take showers. Nice. Do dishes. I do dishes. I have to heat water in the box fan, but it's so much easier to just bring them into camp and do the dishes in the sink. So I do appreciate that. I have to add some more solar to my setup, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Starlink or get Highline fiber optic internet. They said they'll run it out here. It's a mile from the freaking box, but they said they would run it out here. It's like twice as much as Starlink, kind of, I think. But it'd be nice to have, a little more access to the world. I am off grid. I have no cell service unless I use my WeBoost, which is on the box van. So occasionally I'll get a bar and I'll be able to receive a text or send a text. There'll be certain parts of the yard, and all of a sudden, bing! I say, "Oh, got a message. Something came through." Fire pit's looking good. Yeah, this antenna up here on Leaky. I'm I'm hoping you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. That's that's a wee boost antenna. And it works pretty well. Not 100%. It still goes in and out, but at least I have some service with that. Okay, I don't know what else to talk about at the moment. I did work on my garden a little bit. I got about half of it cleaned out. Yeah, as you can see, it's May 12th. Leaves ain't even out here. When I was downstate, it's like green and tree leaves everywhere. But yeah, it's still spring. We had frost night before last, and I think it might have frosted last night too. I was actually over at my brother's on the other side of Escanaba. So yeah, it was cold, and I heard my first whippoorwill. I like whippoorwills. I don't and people have been on the other side of the bay, been seeing a few hummingbirds. I did get my hummingbird feeders washed up since I got the water back up. So now I just got to make some nectar for them, get the hummingbird feeders set out. I enjoy watching my hummingbirds. I tell people that's my Netflix. I sit on the porch on my little glider rocker thing there. Glider kind of, I could say, yeah, kind of glider rocker couch, and watch the hummingbirds and whatever else comes through the yard, because you never know. I'm out here surrounded by woods, and I've had everything come through here imaginable. Okay, that's where I'm at for tonight. I was like excited about the mushrooms, excited about my little trailer, excited to be back in the UP. Just an awesome place to be as far as I'm concerned. I was born and raised up here, so I'm partial. Yeah, I'm partial. But it's got some warmer weather coming, so yay, the mosquitoes will be coming. No, no, I don't like the mosquitoes. But anyway, back in the UP. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so quiet. I did have a four-wheeler go by today. Nothing else. That's the thing, it's just, listen to that. No traffic. No planes at the moment. I do get planes go over, but it's been quiet. Had an owl hooting the other night. That was kind of neat. And the grouse are drumming. I love listening to that. This is just a great place to be. Anyway, making memories with Michigan Mills. I'm Michigan Mills. Peace out. And once again, my little trailer. She looks so nice now. All painted up. Peace out.